Okay? Yeah, there isn't a chance for you to go to bed and don't wake up tomorrow morning, God forbid. Okay, so we're on the same page, right? If something happened to you, when?
Tonight.
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 How much debt you have to pay without the mortgage? Okay, you told me a car 20,000 and her car 25,000. That's 45,000 plus credit card. Let's say 50,000, right? Let's say he told me 50,000. But people don't have any debt around here. Curious. 50,000. Do you have 50,000 in save right now in liquid money, liquid assets to pay $50,000? Let's say you say no. Okay? So you're gonna leave. How do you feel to leave behind $50,000 so she can pay for those things and don't have to use anymore?
Yeah.
You feel good?
Yeah.
Great. Tanya, I'm not gonna just say the same question for you. No, I'm gonna make emphasis on this. Remember, this is the door for me for them to say to buy tonight.
Tonight.
Okay. Tanya, if something happened to you, when?
Tonight.
How do you feel if you leave your husband $50,000 so he can pay for this debt? Great. You also have extra 20,000 in liquid cash to pay for a funeral? Say no. Right? So if something happened to you
Tonight.
how will you feel to leave 20,000 extra so she can pay for your funeral? Great. Same question for her. Miss Tanya, if something happened to you tonight, and I'm keeping doing emphasis on this because you don't know what's gonna happen. And imagine if you make up your mind, if you say, you know what, I'm not sure that I'm gonna die tonight, but I'm gonna tell you, can you call me at least 24 hours prior to that? So I can write your policy. That's not gonna happen, right?
Right.
Okay, so we're on the same page. Listen, I'm eliminating so many objections right there. I don't want it to look me stupid when I'm gonna pop the question
Right.
about commitment.
Right.
Okay? Selling a financial plan happens during the whole presentation, plus dime, plus closing. Okay? But at this point, I already recruit them. Because I already talked to them about recruiting and stuff like that, you know? So she said, yes, you don't have the money, so she's gonna do 20,000, right? Now, you do whatever you want here, how you do the dime, I'm just gonna show you something, you know? If you learn a different way, you know, just use it, just try to sell more. I'm not trying to change anyone, just give you a little tip. You told me you owe 220,000 for your mortgage, right? If something happened to you tonight, Michael, will you love to leave 220,000 so your wife can pay the mortgage and she's not gonna be evicted, anything like that, right? Hey, 220,000. Let me ask you something. Now we're talking about this. If something happened to you tonight, will your bills still coming in? The bills will show up every day, right? Even if you're not here, right? Did the mortgage bill will come? Yeah, right? Car notes and all the stuff, right? What about your income? Your income still coming in if you're not here?
That's good.
Oh. Oh, I want you to pay attention to that because that's what we do in this. Okay? Okay, so same question for you, Mr. Stanley. Something happened to you tonight. Will you want to leave 220,000 for your husband so he can pay off the house? What about they don't have a house? They pay rent, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is something happened to you tonight. If you want to buy a house for her, you want to leave money behind to buy property, how much you think you can, she can buy a decent house? Then they say the amount and just put them in here. Same stuff. I don't want them to keep paying rent. Listen, I'm about to change their life. That's why baby policies, they're not on my head. Think about this. It's raining. How do you see, what happens with rains? Hail, right?
Cats it out.
Yeah. That's bad, right? Yeah. Damage your car and stuff like that. Think about this small umbrella with few holes in it. And think about this nice big umbrella. Very nice, no holes in it. Okay, if you had to walk, let's say a mile, and the weather conditions are like that, which one of those, they both call umbrellas, right? right?
Right.
They supposedly do the same work,
Right.
but they're different, right?
Right.
Which one you rather take?
One without
The
the
big
hole.
one, right? So why I'm gonna sell little insurance when I can sell the real insurance? But you have to sell, that's gonna increase your sales. But you have to sell the dream, you have to sell the stuff. You have to, why? You know? You don't wanna be another story like so-and-so died, didn't leave anything. Or so-and-so died, it was enough for a funeral.
Wow.
No, you wanna leave a legacy. Then if the couple has a trust issue, be careful too, because there's some couples that say, you know what, I'm not gonna leave money to this lady because she's
Yeah.
gonna jump with somebody else and
Right.
spend that money for
And
me.
you cannot do that.
That's why we have legal shield. You talk to them on having a trust,
Right, legal shield.
put the money into a trust, so she cannot spend it or he cannot spend it.
Right.
Don't deal. But that doesn't happen around here anyway, so. So Tanya answered 220,000 here, right? I don't take education as a joke anymore. 19 years ago, this gentleman that recruited me for the first time, the only good thing that he did was to open a mutual fund account, $25 a month, and a life insurance application, $50 a month. 19 years ago, okay? That account kept growing, and he told me, you know, increase it to 35, 50, 75, 100. Every year when you get your income tax refund, that money doesn't belong to you.
That's right.
That's your children's money. That's your child tax refund, something like that, right? Put him in that fund. Well, my son, you know those 60,000 we pay in years, every year? Well, we saved like 140 grand in 19 years. So he's using his own money.
That's good. Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay? Good, right?
Yes.
But I start that with somebody. So children's education is not a joke. If you want to go to private school, 50,000 a year, minimum average these days. Your children are 3 years old. 15 years from now, gonna be like 75,000 a year or 100. So you have 2 children, right? We'll go safe with $400,000 education. But let me ask you a question. If something happened to you tonight, would you love to leave 400,000 so your children can pick the college they dream, anything they want, and they can become, because one thing is to graduate from so-and-so corner college, and one thing is to be graduate from Yale, Harvard, NYU, I don't know what's around here, stuff like that, you know? Trust me, and I know that because my son is finishing his 2nd year. He already have like so many approach or huge firms. He wants to be a lawyer because he's in that school, they're already like, hey, finish fast because you're gonna make the big bucks. That doesn't happen, you know, community college and stuff like that.
Right. Right. Not at all.
That's what it is. So, how you like to leave $400,000 for your children's education? You rather leave that, or you rather just don't do anything and let them, you know, just borrow the money from banks and
No loans.
same question for you. You know, you like it, right? 400. Somebody needs water out there, man. Okay. 400,000, right? So 400,000. So one last question, okay? Mike, this is very serious.
They need to go
You have
to the
$50,000 left for your debt. You had 20,000 for your funeral. Something happened to you. 230,000 to pay mortgage. 400,000 to pay education. If something happened to you, these needs will be covered. But what about food, taxes, insurance, clothes, all that stuff? How much money you think she needs every month with all these expenses paid off just for food, insurance, and healthcare, stuff like that? Without going to the mall, okay? $3,000, okay. Now, if you leave $3,000, how long is it gonna last? 1 month.
Not even
So
that.
for 1 year will be 3,600, right? 36,000. What about 10 years?
360.
So you're gonna leave $360,000 so she can have that covered. Do you understand that,